Hey guys, it's Mike here from the Board Game BBQ. I'm here to talk to you about a new game by Pandasaurus Games called That Time You Killed Me. You or your friend have actually discovered time travel, but time is one of those weird things that you can't really tell what timeline is correct. Did you create time travel, or did your friend steal time travel from you and go back in time to claim it for themselves? It's all a bit confusing. That's why we're going to have to murder the other player in this lovely two-player game. Let's get to the table and see how it plays. Easy setup is one of the things I really like about this game. Nice and quick to set up. Basically, on your turn, you're going to do two actions. You can do something as simple as movement. 1, 2. You can maybe travel forwards or backwards in time, making sure you're going to the next available time era. So for example, I can, maybe on my turn, move to the future, making sure I stick to the same number. So one of my actions can be moving to the future. My next action can also be moving to the future. I've traveled quite a far way here. If this was another turn perhaps, I could maybe move somebody back in time. Let's say I want to move this guy back in time over here. I actually can't do it at the moment because this little bloke, me also, is in my way. I can't land in the same place. So for example, I can take one action of movement and then another action to go back in time. But the funny thing about time is that when I move back in time, I'm still there in the future. So I create a double of myself, giving myself some more players to use on my turns and some more options that I can have. But see, this can also cause an issue. If the white player is having a turn and happens to be over here, he can push my player into itself, causing a paradox, and both my players are eliminated for the white player to keep for later. The really interesting about this game is that every time you have your two turns, you have to do it wherever your focus token is. Now, when you finish your two turns, for example, 1, 2, I need to move my focus token to another one of these areas, therefore letting my opponent know where my next action will take place. So my white opponent over here might want to do something to try to stop me doing whatever I'm trying to do, if they can figure it out. Or they can travel forward in time and backwards in time, and perhaps try to foil my plans, and then move their token over here, showing they're going to do something interesting on this tile over here. In the game, the end result is that you want to eliminate your player from two of the boards and therefore getting the win. Now that has to be at the end of your turn, not on their own turn. So it's very, very interesting. It's a lot of backwards and forwards and very much a chess sort of feel. So keep in mind guys, you want to stay away from the walls in this game. Walls are another place to get squished, so you definitely don't want to let your enemy get you into a corner. Stay away from the walls, push your enemy into those walls. I really like this game because I love a good two-player game, and I did grow up playing chess, and it's got that sort of chess feel that you're sort of sitting there trying to, count 2 or 3 moves ahead and plan for the future, which can give you a little bit of AP. It's very, very interesting. One of the things about the base game this way is that there's not a lot happening on the board just yet, just your players. So there's a lot of room. I did find that in this sort of mode of the game, there is a lot of opportunity for a bit of a stalemate, that you and your opponent can be sort of chasing each other around the board. That's when the game actually has a few modules that can really help with this. Let's take a look at one of those. So this game actually comes with 1, 2, and 3, 4 modules. Each module offers a little bit something different. I don't want to spoil it all for you because this can be quite exciting to, explore for yourself. I will though say that this box has elephants with hats, and that should be enough to really excite you. So let's pack away elephants with hats. Let's pack away our statues module, and let's pack away module number 4, which is a bit interesting of mixing all the modules together. And let's look at module number 1. In module number 1, we're going to get a card explaining the new rules, and we're also going to get this bag of goodies. We have here multiple versions of 3 different components. We have some seeds, we have some shrubs, and we have some trees. Basically, in this module, on your turn, one of your actions, if our player's over here, can be to plant a seed on their own or an adjacent spot. Let's say we plant a seed over here. That means in the future, a shrub will go here and a tree will go here. A shrub is an immovable object. So if we have an opportunity over here to push our enemy into this shrub, they will squish and they will go away. The tree, though, is a very interesting one. So let's set up a scenario over here where I can push this tree and have it fall over onto my opponent. That opponent will also be eliminated. This tree is now an immovable object, meaning if I was to push my opponent into that tree, they will now be eliminated as well. So this module really helps shake things about. It adds some immovable objects onto the board, which are really good obstacles to have to sort of dance around, which I thought was really, really cool. And you can sort of, take these things away as well. So on my turn, I could possibly remove this seed, meaning that tree was never planted, which I think is also really cool. That there is a very, very quick breakdown of That Time You Killed Me. But that's most of the game so far. That's one thing I like about this game. You can dive into it pretty quickly. There's not a lot of rules. The rule book itself is very well detailed with lots of pictures and really clear explanations, and it's also quite funny, which I really enjoy. A lot of games sometimes try humor and it's a bit of a hit and miss. I really like this game. The rule book just had a lot of really good jokes in it and made it fun to sort of learn. It breaks down those modules into different sections, so if you want to be surprised, you don't have to learn or overload yourself at once by learning everything at once. You can learn each module once you're ready, and the book goes through those modules in detail one by one, and it'll let you know to stop and wait till you get to wait till you're ready to advance. Once again, the boxes themselves do have some cards in there to help you learn along the way as well. The best thing is those modules, you can slowly introduce them, you can mix and match them, you can play with all of them. There's a lot of replayability and different ways to play this game. If you do like a 2-player game, if you like that sort of chess feel, if you like eliminating another player, this is definitely the game for you. If you want a game where you're laughing and screaming, maybe it's not so much. I found this game to be a cool, calm, collected game where you're really concentrating, thinking about your next move 2 or 3 moves in advance. So keep that in mind. But look, for me, it's definitely a win. Love this game. And there you have it, guys. That Time You Killed Me by Pandasaurus Games. Definitely a great game. Give it a go if you like your 2-player games. Grab it from a local store near you and let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great one. Hope your next game is the sizzling one. Catch us back at the barbecue. Catch you later.